undeniably one of my favorite songs of all time by this particular dope superstar who is in the building now. In case you haven't guessed it yet, it is time for Behind the Magic. And in studio, I am not by myself. I've got the one, the only, the fantastic, the fantabulous, the amazing, the super duper talented. I could go on and on and on. I'm such a huge fan. I'm not just saying it just because you're here, man. Like, I'm such a huge fan. In case you haven't guessed it by the song that we played earlier, in studio we do have Jerome Arab.
Hey, what's happening? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
My gosh, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you
and Merry Christmas and
yay.
And all the other things.
And happy birthdays.
Yes, happy birthdays. So good to have you on Behind the Magic.
It's always great to be here with you, especially, you know, like you've watched me grow. You've been there from the start, so it's a warm feeling. It's mutual.
Yay. The year is 2019. How's it going for you so far?
2019, it's great. Musically, it's great. I mean, there's so much happening, going back into fashion as well. New clothing line, hopefully dropping before the end of the year. Yeah, got an album dropping before the end of the year. So right now we're just teasing people with a few singles here and there, you know, just get people amped, to get people hyped. But there's a lot happening this year. Yeah.
And I'm seeing, this is a trend that I've seen with you. Like, you definitely have your own route with regards to your talent. I don't see you doing the things that everybody else is doing. It's like, yeah, Jerome, like, yes, he's got his own plan and how he does his things. You've had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Is that still on?
Yeah, YouTube wise, yeah, the channel's still it's still happening. I've done it about 4 times, to be honest with you, and I just basically changed it up every single time I've done it, and now we finally got to a point where we're putting up more of Jerome, you know. So you've got like, we've been working on a cooking show as well, for the channel.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like introducing people to food the way I usually eat, you know, and stuff like that. I've also done, like, I'm starting to go into a lot of songwriting networks and stuff, you know, actually getting to work with you know, different individuals across the globe, like shared stages with guys like Jeff Franzel, who's played piano for like some of the greats, you know. So I mean, there's so much, it's hard to just sum it up. And for real, like what you're saying, like sticking to your own lane is, yeah, it might not receive the results instantly, but I feel good about what I'm doing, so I just carry on doing what I'm doing. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Now, I haven't asked about the family. I know you have a little one. You have a little one.
Yeah.
How's being a dad going? On top of everything that you're doing, you are a father.
Yeah. It's the most amazing thing ever. Like, yeah, like I can talk about my music and stuff and be like, yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. But being a dad, like, that's amazing. That is like super amazing. My son's name's Keone. You know, I've always called him the Great Arab from before he was born, like, because I believe that he's just got so much ahead. Like, he's just gonna be amazing. He's gonna be dope. He already likes music. He's like, he loves to dance. People that follow me on like Instagram, you'll see him on my lives, like just dancing in different songs.
Aww.
Yeah, you know, his mother's amazing as well.
Yeah.
So she's doing really well. She's just released, like, she released the 2nd album last year.
Wow.
So she's like doing really well. Right now she's working on like promo work, videos and stuff. So our family is kind of like constantly busy.
That music power family.
But he's amazing. No, he's amazing. He is amazing. Having a kid, I don't know, like anyone that has a kid is like, yeah, we know what she's saying.
Oh, amazing stuff. In case you just tuned in, it is the afternoon vibe on Phoenix 89.5 FM in the Lusaka and surrounding areas, 89.3 FM Kukopala, and we do have Jerome Arab behind the magic. When we do return, we'll talk about everything. We are talking about everything. Now, Jerome, if there's something that I ask that you don't want to answer, you can just say pass. I get a little bit. It might get a little bit hot.
Let's do it.
Just say. Yes, it is Behind the Magic, and in the studio we do have a Jerome Arab. We're talking music, family, fashion, cooking. He is doing it all. And of course, he is right here live on Phoenix FM. So let's talk more about your passions. If you had to put them in order, because you're doing a number of things for the year 2019, but if you had to like put them like number one is beef, number two, like passion wise, what would you put first?
Passion, I'll go with family. You know, family is always going to be number one. Especially, as I said, being a dad. It's, man, even I come second to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like my world, and always will be. Everything I do is for my son. So all this foundation that I'm trying to set up is not so that I can reap rewards, it's actually for family. You know, I've got a lot of sisters. It's a big family, and I want the best life for them. So all this groundwork is nothing to do with Jerome. It's actually to do with the family. That's the main thing. So that's number one. That's my first passion. Second passion, it's hard to say because entertainment as a whole has always been part of my life from when I was a kid, and I've always been acting and singing and dancing. Can't really dance much now.
Why not? What happened?
Rugby, like I used to play rugby and it like injured me bad, so like I've got a lot of knee problems.
Yeah.
But I still get down every now and then, but not the way I used to.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I just say entertainment is my second passion after family, and I say entertainment in the broadest sense. So everything that I do, like shows wise, like that's why my YouTube channel is so like, you know, everyone's like, but you're all over the place. Not really. You watch like different TV stations. They give you different shows. So why can't I just do all the shows I want to do and give them to you? So yeah, entertainment, yeah, it's definitely just, and those are like the two passions that drive me, family and entertainment, you know. That's it.
Amazing stuff. Now, I have been a follower of you and your music and all that you do, all the dope stuff that you do, but I haven't had the chance to be on this side of the table to talk to the greatness that you are. So obviously I'm gonna ask questions that you have made me tired of answering by now, but I'm just gonna ask. I would like to know if you have always had a plan. Like, has everything that you've done so far been part of the plan? Like going to Big Brother and everything that happened post Big Brother, has it been to aid your passions, your music?
You see, you're actually the first person that has actually asked the question that way, maybe, or asked the question.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a calculator by like from when I was a kid. I've never ever been the biggest. I've never ever been the baddest or the hunk or whatever it is. I've always been the geek in the class.
I don't believe that.
No,
really?
Real talk. I was always the shy guy, kind of like didn't know how to get around and didn't know how to like approach certain situations. But I was a calculator. Math was always my favorite subject.
Oh, nice.
So I always calculated my way out of situations. So was there always a bigger plan? And is there a bigger plan? Yes, there is a bigger plan, and there's always been one. The route obviously changes, and that's what I think a lot of people need to also understand in their own personal lives, is that sometimes you have this idea of where you want to be, but there's still a few lessons you need to learn in order to be that individual. And that's what's happened with me, is I've had to take my time and actually trust the process. You know, when you're young, you're trying your best to push in all angles, but if you actually like master patience, you'll learn a lot more, and when you get to where you're going, you'll stay there. So that's the key with the journey. So yes, there's been plans, and I've failed in life so many times. Like I was having this conversation with my partner Nambola about failing, and I was like, for the first time I actually feel like I'm grown up. She's like, what do you mean? I said, because I'm not afraid to fail. I've failed so much. Like I've started UI as a company in like 3 different countries, you know, and failed three times over. And people are like, what you mean? Like as an entertainment company, UI started in the UK, and we didn't go far. We had it in the Netherlands as well as a record label that closed down. In Zim we failed, and then now in Zambia, and I'm still failing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still failing. Like to find how business works, because that's a whole different ball game. But doesn't mean I've given up on the process, and on the dream. I'm still working towards it. So yes, there's a plan. No, it doesn't always go according to what you think, but you just keep pushing. You keep pushing, and yeah, that's my life. So Big Brother was a plan. Yes, it was a plan. Going to Big Brother was definitely a plan to get my name out there on the African circuit. that there, I'd spoken to a few people beforehand. Afterwards, I mean, we've just carried on learning. Like, I needed to learn more about Afro beats in order to actually make good Afro music. You know, being an EDM artist and an R&B soul singer, that was the easy side, but I wanted to make stuff that's truly rooted to Africa. So that's all been part of the plan. All this music that you're hearing now, we've grown into that, you know, and it's been a process. So, yeah.
Alrighty, interesting stuff. Now I see you crossing across different genres. Like you do experiment. You give us a little bit of dancehall, R&B, and then you dive into soul. Do you think these are genres of music that are working for you?
You see, what happens is music already, in fact, like most things, we always cross and we always intertwine. But the key, I say, with being like this artist is in being true to you and what inspires you. So, do they work for me? Yeah, they do work for me because I'm able to do it well, you know. And that's the difference. It's kind of like Drake being a singer and a rapper. You're like, oh my gosh, is he a singer? Is he a rapper? He's a rapper. He's not really a singer, but he holds a note well.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like when I sing, and when I rap, I rap. When I go into dancehall, I go into dancehall because I do it to be true to the genre. And that's the key with what I do. Is when I learn something, I want to be true to the essence of the whole in its whole entirety. You know, so does it work? I don't know. Like they tell me as fans, like people, feel free, hit me up and let me know what you think, if it's working or if it's not. But for me, I personally enjoy doing it. Like I think it's fun being able to be on a dancehall track and still rap a hip hop verse and then go into a bit of soul. People are like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, you know. So I think it's cool and I think it does work.
Nice one. Unfortunately, we're in the dying minutes. Oh my gosh, time flies when you're having fun, especially with Jerome Arab. But this question came up when we did let people know that you will be coming on the show. Basically, on looking out from the outside looking in, you have had the right formula. You've done all the right things. But it appears people feel this way. And to some extent, maybe I do myself. You should be a bigger star than you are at the moment. Do you feel the same?
I did for a long time.
You did for a long time?
For a very long time, I was like, it's unfair that there's people on the continent that are doing things that I could do and probably better than they're doing it. That's how I felt. You know, like, oh, I can do better than that person, and I can be better than that person, and I'm a better rapper than that person, I'm a better artist than that person. But the truth is, it's why we're doing it. That was the difference. Is I'm very community based. So even like now, we're working on this track. Is the video was shot in 2 compounds in Lusaka. So we went to George compound and we went to Bauleni. And the reason being is I know that the kids, they need opportunities. So I might not be popping on social media the same way most of these other guys are, but these guys are doing shows for those people. I want to reach the grassroots. Like, I don't want to just do shows and make people come and watch me perform. I want to inspire the next performer to become or better than me. Like, I don't want you're not trying to be me. I want you to be the best version of you. And if I can spark those dreams, then that's cool. And I just learned the hard way. Like, these guys have teams, and I never had a team before, but now we got a team. So now the teams come together. So trust me, like 2020 World Tour is looking like it's gonna happen. That's just me hitting. But like right now, 2019, let's just focus on the grind, and trust me, there's a lot happening. Distribution of the album is gonna be big. I'm not mentioning no companies. I'm mainly being distributed in the States anyway right now as we speak. So that's signed with the Hills Distribution. You know, we've got links all over the world, and we're working hard. So the truth is, do I feel big or small anymore? No, I just feel like Jerome, and I actually feel like I'm in my zone now.
That's the best answer. I feel like I'm gonna take that for myself. We have run out of time, but we definitely look forward to all the dope things that you're gonna give us this year, and we wish you the very, very best of luck.
Here we go. What's happening in Zambia? It's your boy Jerome Arab, aka JJ, aka the African Arab, and this track is original. Get your dance on.
Nice. It's called Original by Jerome Arab. Thank you so much for coming through.
Know you trying to change me. Know you won't change me. Girl, you better let it go. 'Cause I'm too